Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is March 29th, 2026. It is Sunday, and we're going to start with Wordle 1744. Alright, today's starting letter. Let's try to read it. It's, let's start with A. Okay, hold on. I'm not on the right page. There we go. Here's the page. We've done A quite a couple of times now. I'm going to try, obviously we've already, foot is already out. Annul. Okay, that's an interesting word. Two N's, but I mean, could be useful today. You never know. Let's try it. Not really. Only the U. Okay. Cubit. That's a word, right? Cubit. I think so. Like a measurement of some kind. I don't know. Okay. Place the C. U. Okay, it's not seconds, not fourths. So probably something like this. I think because it can't end. I don't think it's gonna be the sixth. Those are the fifth letter, so it's gotta be in the middle. Could be crush. I'm thinking of. Cough is also a good one. COUG. Um, chump. CHUMP. What else? Or no crust. There's no T. Could be chuck. CHUCK, like chuck something. Yeah. Okay, I see a couple of those. So I think I'm gonna do an eval right now. So maybe test the K. Perhaps the M or the P. I guess R would also be good. So maybe I can do something like murky, and that might reveal some letters. Okay, the M is in there, so I think it's gonna be chunk. I think so. Because with the M in there, I don't see many possibilities, so I'm gonna do chunk. Nice! I was not the Wordle chump for once. Okay, nice. 202. 4 guess solves. Okay, that's a pretty nice number. I like that. It's looking good. Okay, let's go to Calco and see what the stats are like. Today's answer is chum. And I started with a null. I think not a bad guess at all because it gave me the U, so that was quite good. Oh, 216. Okay, that's not too bad. They would suggest burst or crust. I kind of did a combination of burst and crust, or qubits, sort of, kind of something there. Qubits. Let's see. 8 Robo answers. Okay, still quite a lot. So yeah, it makes sense that. Oh, yeah, I didn't even see couch or coop or crude. So good thing I didn't email there. So murky. Murky might have narrowed it down to just the one, I think. Yeah, so from 8 to 1. So I think that was a really good eval. Yeah, that M really came in handy, and also because I already knew where the U was gonna be, so that helped significantly. Alright, that's pretty good. Okay, let's move on. Oh wait, before I do that, I forgot. Let's check if it's been the answer before. Chump. I think Chump is brand new. I don't think I've seen this before. Yeah, it is. Okay, what about I think Murky also what for Cubic? Cubic was this year, but qubit, no. I think qubit is a kind of measurement, if I'm not mistaken. What else did I say? I think annul has been number. No, yeah, annul is that's the one that's not on the list, of course. Yeah, I forgot. Still checking anyway. Murky, I think has been done before. It hasn't been used before. Whoa, I thought it had. Okay, so technically these are all 4 in a row of brand new words never been used before. Okay, fascinating. All right, let's move on to connections. We are playing 10. Is it 22 or I've lost track, honestly. I've lost track. Okay, when it loads. Oh, something's wrong here. Okay, so I'm gonna refresh. I've been getting like the last 2 days. I've been getting some kind of like connectivity issues with the New York Times games. I don't know if it's just my own connection or if it's the website that's glitching a little bit. But I wonder if you guys have experiencing the same. Okay, playing 1022. Okay, so I was right about that. Okay. Yeah, boy. Okay, today's 16 words / phrases. We've got graffiti, receipt, stretch, hustle, psycho, robot, beauty, stencil, poster, core. I guess you pronounce it core. Twist, question, check, mashed potato, mural, and coup. Okay, could it be like silent, peace, core, coup, receipt, psycho, silent peace. Okay, I do see those. That could be the purple, possibly. Alright, hold on. Mashed potato is a dance move, right? And the robot is a dance move. The twist is a dance move. I think the hustle is also dancing. I remember a song that's like "Do the hustle," so that's gonna be a dance move, right? So dance moves could be blue. That one. I could see that being like a trivia sort of thing. So I'll try this one as the purple. See if we got that right. No, that's the blue silent beat. Dang it! Mashed potato robot twist and hustle. I think. Okay. What are the others? Graffiti mural poster. I was gonna say things on a like you might see on a wall, but stencil is that where you? I guess you could see that on the wall. You could see that on the wall. Okay. In which case, all right, which one would be the purple one? Okay. Maybe the dance moves is purple. Hold on. Okay, wait. That would leave. Okay, but if I put in graffiti poster mural stencil, that would leave me with check, stretch, beauty question. Ah, those are the marks. Okay, that's the purple. Check mark, stretch mark, beauty mark, question mark. Yeah, I was so confident in a P being the purple that I didn't bother to look. Plus, it would have been cute, right? P for purple, but I guess because it's silent P, so it wouldn't be the purple group. Okay, fine. All right then. Then I think it'll be the dance moves, mashed potato, twist, robot, and hustle. That's the green, I guess. Retro dance crazes. All right, retro. Okay, the robot is retro. Yeah, I guess it is. Stencil poster, mural, graffiti. I suppose things you might see on a wall. Oh, just images seen on the street. Ah, okay. Alright, so not really the wall necessarily. Okay, let's look at the groups here. Silent P, of course, core. Like I think like what Peace Corps, right? So you don't pronounce the P a coup, like political coup. That one is the P here. I think that's their French of origin or something. I don't know. I can't remember why the P is silent. Psycho, right? Like the movie American Psycho, P silent. You say the S bit. Receipt, you do not say the P. Okay. Beauty mark, it's like I think beauty mark is just a nice way of saying a body mark that you have, like a mole or whatever else other marks. But I think beauty marks, does a freckle count as a beauty mark? I don't think so. Check mark. Oh, that's like just a tick, right? Like that swoosh tick as a check mark. Question mark, right? Of course. Question mark is something I often get when I play this connections game. Stretch mark, usually it happens just when your skin stretches. Typically seen when someone gives birth, you know, because your skin stretches, right? Retro dance crazes. Okay, mashed potato. Wait, I think I can't remember mashed potato. How does that look like? Okay, wait. Let's see. Okay, mash. Hold on. Mashed potato dance move. Let's see if they got a GIF of it so I can see. Hold on here. This one. Oh, that's Wednesday from Adam's Family. I like it. That's the mashed potato. That looks so hard. That's really mashed potato. That looks so hard to do. Okay, hold on. What about this one? Mashed potato. It's not really. I don't know if the GIF is loading. Okay, never mind. That one looks weird. This one? But this one is someone dancing with mashed potato. It's not the mashed potato dance move, so I don't like that. But I think probably similar to. Oh, what about this one? This one. That one looks different from what Wednesday was doing. Was that right? No idea. Or maybe that's just the name of it. Okay, let's just go with mashed potato dance move without the GIF. So I want to see. Okay, you've got it on Wikipedia. All right, let's go. The mashed potato is a dance move, which is a popular dance craze of 1962. It is James Brown. Right. Godfather of Soul, is that his name? He uses the concerts regularly. Students songs just Dee Dee Sharp's Mashed Potato Time. The move vaguely resembles that of the twist by Sharp's fellow Philadelphia Chip Checker. So it kind of looks like a twist. And the dance move begins by stepping backward. Okay, backward with one foot, then heel tilted inward. So something behind the other. So yeah, it's a little bit twisty. So I see. Interesting. Okay, so I think that was what Wednesday was kind of doing, I suppose. I don't know when the Addams Family cartoon came out though. So okay, wait. Addams Family TV series, like the really older ones. What is that? Okay, so I think it's this one, 1964, right? Okay. I suppose, okay, he did it in 1962, I think. Hold on. Go back to the mashed potato. Okay, popular in 1962. So it kind of makes sense that that would be what Wednesday is doing. So I think that's right. The GIF is right. That's what the Dance Wednesday was doing. Okay. The twist, I think we all know that one. The robot, pretty easy. The hustle, I don't remember what the hustle looks like. Let's see. Hustle, dance, move. See that GIF of it. Do the hustle. Oh my god, this GIF is terrible, but I kind of get it. Okay, if there's like a better GIF where it's much smoother, so I can kind of maybe this one. Do the hustle. Okay, that was kind of fun. I think I would like to do that. Oh, okay. So it gets a little bit more complicated later. Oh, okay. Sir's got it going. Okay. Why does he look a little bit like Vladimir Putin? I don't know. Anyway, that's just me, I think. Okay, so that's the hustle. Retro dance race. Okay, fair enough. Actually, when was the robot movie meant? Okay, robot dance. Sorry, dance move. Any guesses on when the robot dance move came out? Let's see. I want to say like 80s, but I don't know if that's right. No, robot in game came in the 70s. Okay, I was about 10 years off, but after Michael Jackson used to dance with dance machines. So did he technically invent it? But okay, probably in the 80s. Okay, that's not too bad of a guess, right? I said 80s, but it goes back to the 90s. It was used theatrically in miming. It's more of like a miming action. Then it was, well, added like music to it, and then you're right. So it wasn't MJ, Michael Jackson, who started it, but in the late 1960s, the style was already used for social dance to funk or soul music. Best rhyme. So they were sort of the ones who were known to dance in this sort of style. So it's been invented for a long time, right? This thing. No really real mention per se. Okay, cool. Doing the robot dance in Japan. Okay, I guess. Wait, is it a good video? Though? Let me just try to see if it's a good video. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't know why she's wearing a Malcolm X t-shirt, but cool. Oh, damn. There's no music to this, by the way, but it's pretty cool. Oh, that's. I mean, I'm not an expert, but that looks pretty smooth to me. Okay, all right. Back to connections. I mean, just sitting on the street. Okay, I know what a graffiti is. It's like usually like spray painted street art, mural, like a giant painting over a wall, poster right, poster right, stencil on the street. I think I can kind of visualize. I know what the stencil is, but like artwork on the street wise, I don't really know how I kind of can visualize it, but it's just stencil uh on street. I don't like stencil on the street art. Like okay, okay, so this is right. So it's kind of like a Banksy kind of like stencil street art kind of thing. I think that's what you're implying. That kind of thing. That's why I said I can kind of visualize it. You're just seeing on the street kind of art. So we also had like images yesterday, right? If you recall that plate one. And we also have images today, but more on the streets. So that's interesting. So kind of a couple of these two are like trivia things. No, yeah, kind of like what you see on the street. Sort of. And this is more trivia. So that's why I thought maybe this green might have been like the blue, maybe. But that's because I didn't see the purple at first. So that was on me. But I don't think this is that hard at all. I think this is probably okay, would I say it's a one? Yeah, I guess I could say it's a one or a two because the P one is quite obvious, right? These are very common words, and I would say most people know that the P is silent, so I don't think this is particularly tough at all. Maybe just the color arrangement could be a bit harder on folks, but category wise, I don't think it's that tricky, so I'm gonna say it's a 1 out of 5. I'll say that. Okay. Let's move on to today's bonus game. I am playing this new game called More or Less. I don't know how many elements there are to this game, like how many rounds, since I do see a couple of things here, but we're gonna try it. So this one is more or less Google searches. Number 1, which has more monthly searches, homelessness or armed robbery. Oh, I feel like armed robbery happens a lot. If we're thinking like the U.S. or something, so I think this one would have more searches because people want to read about crime. I don't know. Let's try that one. Let's see. Oh, shoot! I lost by significant amount. Like, holy, I was off by like, wait, 46,000? Holy crap. I placed at the top 1% of plays today, so I was terrible. Okay, so that's me here. I'm horrible. Okay. 0 points. 0 points. Okay, great. Because I was too far off. Too far off. Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter because I wasn't guessing anyway. So, anyway, it's fine. Next, okay, Spotify streams. Who has more monthly streams, Shania Twain or Eslabon Armado? I feel like they want me to think it's Shania because it's so obvious, but maybe it's this band, right? And they're a young band, like they look like a good looking band, right? So with the youth, maybe people are going more for this than Shania Twain. I mean, I would of course pick Shania Twain. I think she's even hugging a horse. Weird. But I'm gonna try to go for the like less obvious route and see if I'm right. Hopefully this is right. Please, please. Yes. Nice. Got it. Okay, I can keep going. Okay. Oh, so I guess you keep going until you lose or something like that. Because the other one was 3.54, so right. So I got 0, but I guess at least I get 1 point. Which one more the streams? Is that one Armado or Bruno Mars? I think Bruno Mars has a lot more streams than that. I feel like gotta be right. Gotta be. I think so. We have to be up there. 81 million. See? Avicii. Oh man. Rest in peace. But I still think then again Avicii does like those what do you call that? Like is it electronic EDM kind of thing? I think so. That one has a lot of people listening to it, right? But I still think it might be Bruno Mars actually. Because I mean, one thing Bruno Mars keeps making new music. Avicii has sadly passed away, so he doesn't really have new songs to boost him up. I think, although of course he can still have posthumous releases. But I think this might be Bruno Mars. Try that. Hopefully I'm right. Yes, I'm right. Okay. And then, well, I don't know who Dave is, so, but then again, as I said, right, do I want to go with something like someone I don't know and just kind of hope that I don't know means that it could be the answer that they try to get me between Avicii and Dave? I don't know who Dave is, so I really want to go Avicii, but I don't know. I'll try Dave. I don't know. No, I'm gonna lose. 9 million. I should have known. But it's not bad. I got 3 points when the average 1.92. So I did better. I placed at the top 31.3% players today. Okay. Awesome, actually. Awesome. So there's some people who got up to 10 points. Damn, they're good. Okay, movie ratings. Hopefully I do better than this, because I do watch a lot of movies. Which has a higher rating? Shrek, the original, or La Haine, a Matthew Kassovitz film. How far you fall doesn't matter, it's how you land. I have never heard of this film in my life. But I I do feel like the initial Shrek, even though I liked it, and I think it's like a a lot of people love it. It's a family favorite, but does it have a very high rating though? I don't know. Oh man, do I want to go again to the same route of like just going for something that looks less likely but could be? I don't know. Oh man. Okay. I mean, I think I'll go this because I think not everybody likes the humor of Shrek, so I think I'll go this one. I don't know. Let's see. Yes, just barely 8.1. Okay, so close. Men in Black 3 was that a real? Okay, I did see this movie, but I can't remember if people actually thought that was good. To be honest with you, so and 8.1 is pretty high. I don't think the third movie, usually it's the first that's the strongest. So I think it's gonna be lower than that. I think it's gonna be lower than that. So yeah, see 6.8. See, I'm not surprised, but it's actually not bad. 6.8 for a third movie, it's not bad at all. Star Wars Episode 7: The Force Awakens. I remember this, the first of the next of like the new trilogy was pretty good. So I'm gonna say this is definitely higher. I think. 8. Look at that, pretty good. And then Heat. I don't. I never watched this movie, but I know that it's got some famous actors in it. And I think it's quite popular, so I think this might be even higher actually. Try. I'll go with Heat. Also. Thank goodness, it was close though. 8.3. Cyrano. I don't think it's higher though. Cyrano. I don't think a lot of people. Because I mean, if it had that high of a rating, I would have. I mean, I've heard of it, but if it had that high of a rating, I would have heard people talk more about the film and how you know. I think I'll go still Heat. Yeah, look at that, nice. Air Force One, Harrison Ford. I've kind of heard of it. I think it was a decent film actually. So maybe Air Force One is better, but just slightly. I don't know. We'll try Air Force One. Okay. Whoa, so close! I did not expect that to be that close. Just 0.1 in terms of it. Gone Girl. I know everybody, a lot of people love Gone Girl. It's like critically acclaimed, right? I think I would say. I use that word, critically acclaimed. Yeah, 8.1, pretty good. The Hobbit Desolation of Smaug. Is that how you say it? Smaug? Smaug? Smaug. A Hobbit film. Okay. Wait. Do I think Hong Kong some do typically high rated? I think it might be. But maybe just barely. Or oh man, or could it be an 8 instead of 8.1? Because they could be so close, right? Oh man, I would love for it to be Cocktail, to be honest, but you know, Rosamund Pike, but Uncle the Hop, I don't know. Nerds, right? Oh! 7.8. See, I started saying it was close. It was very close. Okay, I got 7 points, pretty good, and the average was 0.88. Yeah. So I did pretty well there. A lot of people probably chose Shrek, right? That's how they lost here. Yeah. I placed in the top 5.4% of players today. Not bad. I got up to 7 points, highest being 10. Or maybe that's the max people can get up to. Pretty good. Okay. So those are all my results. Let's see here. Yeah, my average is 3.51. It's terrible, terrible. But a lot of people did get like 6 too, so that's pretty good. Okay, wow. Damn, I really thought that people would be more interested in this. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. Unless a lot of people are sadly searching for this because they're facing homeless and then or like they could be. So that's why they're searching it up. Maybe that's something they can think of, which is quite sad and depressing actually. Um yeah, that could be it. Because I thought maybe people were interested in like true crime and stuff, so they might be looking for this. Or maybe because the words are too specific. Armed robbery. Maybe people are just looking for robbery. I don't know how they calculate these statistics. But interesting. It's a very fun game. I really like this. Yeah, they've got other games as well. I don't know what those are like, but I'm gonna see if I can try those on another day. Check it out because they look quite interesting. Less games, okay? I actually want more games, but okay, we'll play more games next time. I will leave a link to more/less in the description for you to try it out yourself. Let me know how you did. Let's move on to comments from yesterday's video. How many minutes do I have left? 8 minutes. Okay, that's good for in terms of reading through the comments. Yeah, okay, so Gleason Breeze, yesterday you did slant carrot a foot. Ooh, carrot is a really nice word to guess. I don't know if it's been the answer before. Let's check. I think it hasn't been the answer yet. It hasn't, but it's a really good word. I don't know if they would use it, but it's good. You said a sweet, sweet 3 for us both. I agree. Congrats to us both. Woohoo! Over 1 full step better than average. Nice. Yeah. Of the 7 possibilities after my second guess, a foot unused and audit number 91. Wow, specific word number 2. Cool, cool, cool. Were the only 2 that stood real chance of being the answer. When Abbott came up in December, which again, I know I read the answer yet, I forgot. I told myself to go with a foot for the next time A blank 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 T lit up. And it paid off. Wow, you have a good memory of your own like attempts and then what else you would go with for the next time, so that's really good. The bot wasn't so happy and I ended up with my lowest rating of the month thus far. 79 out of 99. Yeah, who cares what the bot thinks? You know, they just can't be happy for you, right? I guess so. You know, some books have a section of smooth glossy paper in the middle of the color. Yes, I know that. So that's what plates are. They're printed separately from the book and then bound to it. And that makes sense because the paper quality is different because they need to put the picture and to look nicer. I always liked those sections in the middle, and sometimes I know it's weird, but sometimes I wish that the book had like I was going to say like the book was all those images, but then I think if it's a book, I can't have too many pictures in there, right? It's got to have text too, so except for picture books. But yeah, those bits are referenced throughout the book. I see. Interesting. I never knew those were called plates, so that's a really cool learning fact for me today. That that's what they're called, plates of all things, because I didn't visualize it. I was thinking of something like maybe hard, but yeah, so plates. Okay, cool. All right, Edward, you did tread Scion afoot. Nice. Another 3 for us. 3. You said wait. Did my memory finally come up through in Wordle for a change? Kind of. On 31st January, I played tread Scion afoot Abbott a lot. So I had a vague recollection of a foot not being the answer in every single word. That's really good then, you remember. I usually flip flop on what I tried first as opposed to the actual answer. Yeah, but this time you were on point. Or on foot, I should say. Connections difficulty 5 out of 5. Oof, yeah. Alright, my god, the testers rated 2.8. Well, not everybody knows that Zeppelin, so I tell you that. This is from the dictionary, plate, a printed photograph, picture, illustration, specifically one on superior quality paper in a book. So just a fancy insert. I like how you made the dictionary definition sound like just, come on. It's not interesting. It's just a fancy insert. So I like that. Robert Plant is best known as lead singer of Led Zeppelin. I know Led Zeppelin. I don't know why I've never heard of the lead singer. That's the problem. Or maybe I have heard, but I forgot. Like, I know some of the other lead singers, like, like, you're talking about, like, Ozzy Osbourne for Black Sabbath. I think that's him, right? Black Sabbath. And then, like, Mick Jagger for, is he Rolling Stones? I can't remember. But yeah, like, those folks I remember. But then Robert Plant, like, even Pink Floyd. Who's the lead singer of Pink Floyd? I don't know, but I know the band. Okay, he said, my stupid pride of not wanting to make an error caused me to waste way too much time on this one. Once I gave up and entered what I had, I made one mistake, saw the light, and finished it off in less than a minute. Woo! Nice. I originally had face included with illustration, picture, and figure as a similar image of a person. I was kind of also thinking that, I think. Weak, I know, but it was rough going today. I agree. Blank plant crossed my mind, but I rejected it. The term faceplant was popularized by the mountain biking community back in the early 80s. Really? Wow, they must have been face planting hard and often for it to be popularized by them. And honestly speaking, if I were doing a sport and I face planted often, I think I would quit the sport personally for me. Like I had like a skateboarding phase when I was like a teenager because I saw people doing it and I was like, oh, that looks so cool. But then when I really came face to face with the fact that if I wanted to be good at skateboarding, I would have to fall a lot to learn. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want that. So I just ditched it. And then so I still probably have the old skateboard in my house somewhere. I can barely move on it. I can do like maybe just one trick, like the most basic trick in the book, the most basic like even a 3-year-old could do kind of skateboard trick. I don't think it's even called a trick. It's just maybe maneuvering. I don't know, but so that's I mean, so yeah, face planting with mountain biking. I'll just stick with regular on land biking. Thanks a lot. You said I had no idea that it made its way into the mainstream enough to be included in connections. Oh yeah, I mean I feel like face plant in terms of you saying mainstream. I hear face plant a lot in like I don't know like TV shows like like they face planted so hard like as soon as I read a book or like there's like a clumsy character I hear this you face plant it or like people just talking about them falling on their face or maybe it's a regional thing maybe it's popular in some regions of the U.S. more than others because I don't know I feel like I hear this a lot that's how I know it because I don't do mountain biking at all. And you said, and here's where it really gets bad. I cannot see there being a plate plant. Duh. If I remove face from the blue category, plant now belongs there. And I didn't know that plate was a book insert. Oh, that's good. You knew that. I didn't know. There's no way to sugarcoat it. That was just dumb on my part. And also, as often happens, pitcher plant did not resist until after I knew for sure it was a thing. There's of course pitcher plant. We have lots of pitcher plants here, so I knew that one, but I didn't think of plants at all. So that's my fault. You said edit. I'm at the end of the connections portion of the video. We both take this silly game way too seriously, but hey, that's just who we are. You're right. We just those kinds of people that we just take these things seriously. We spend ages on the game and we get annoyed of ourselves for not getting it right. So you're just like that. But I'm glad we can both relate to each other. Mini golf, 24 strokes. That's not bad. And now I'm going back to that crazy screen, right? That's what I'm saying. That screen it's hurting my eyes, and I feel like I don't know. It's not my age, I don't think, and I know my eyesight is not good, but I don't think it's my fault. It's just really this is how it looks. I don't like it, and it makes it even longer. No, I was not joking about knowing that Roger Bannister broke the 4-minute mile in 1954. That was one of the landmark events in sports history. Okay, and that's because you're different from me. You know sports history. I don't like you could tell me that okay, Usain Bolt, I know he broke some world records in past Olympics, but I couldn't tell you which one specifically and which year. So I would never have known this Roger Bannister stuff. No, I mean I don't know that many events in history by the actual year. I may know the rough years or so, but not the actual. Not many anyway. Not many events. So I'm not the most historically accurate person. Mini golfer 180 from Clara. Stroke 16. That's a really good one. I forgot what was the average. It was 12.8. So you were really good. You're almost at the average. Really, really good. You said, yes, this is fun. Though, yeah, that filter was off putting. Yeah, I'm glad we could agree on that. Yeah, 20 is fair, especially getting adjusting to controls. That golf ball is too big. Really? I thought the golf ball was too small. I mean, for me, I was like, or maybe it's because my cursor is a large bear head. So I probably obscured the golf ball a little bit. So I felt like I wish the golf ball was a little bit bigger, in my opinion, so that I could more easily see where I'm dragging and see the arrow. So kind of would like that. But other than that, it's a really fun game. I love the mechanics. It's just I hate that sort of TV glitchy bar filter thing that they had going on. I don't like it at all. It's just painful on the eyes. But yeah, I'll leave a link to more or less the game in the description. Check it out. Let me know how you did, and also let me know how you did for Wordle and connections today. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye all.